Hey everyone, it's Seth with Jenson USA, and I am joined by Victor from IXS, and he's going to be showing off a brand new helmet from them called the Trigger AM. All right, so obviously this is a really cool looking helmet just to start. So let's get into what brought this about and kind of what the intended rider is, and then we'll start looking at some of the features.
Yeah, like five years ago, we introduced the Trail RS helmet, which was a real big success.
Yeah,
it was kind of our first foray into our own proprietary helmet, and we really knocked it out. We went with a lightweight, high ventilation helmet. The Trigger AM is kind of the continuation, the evolution of that helmet. You know, as we go through, there's things that you say, oh, we wish we did this a little differently, and the Trigger is kind of that culmination of all those things that we learned over the last 5 years of the Trail RS.
Right on. I mean, the reality is you guys have been doing the protection game for a long time and been really good at it. Mm-hmm. And when that RS came out, it legit was one of the best feeling, best breathing helmets that was available at the time.
Yeah, we always try to go for the most amount of ventilation, the best fit, comfort. I mean, if your helmet's comfortable, you're not going to think about it on the ride. When your helmet's not comfortable, it turns everything into a terrible ride. So
yeah, so let's take a look at some of these things that make this helmet cool.
All right, so it's basically designed for trail riders, guys who do a little more aggressive stuff, but also light enough for if you're just doing XC. It's gonna be well. It gives you a little more back of the head protection, lots of big ventilation through the front. Something that's kind of different with this one over the previous trail helmet is the adjustable goggle optimized visor. So if you're kind of doing the enduro thing, or I see a lot of guys, even just regular guys on the trail now, you know, when they get to the top of the downhills, they put goggles on, especially down here in California when it's dusty and dry and you're trying to follow a buddy. Yeah, goggles are definitely great.
Yeah, and just to show from a front perspective, this is a huge area, so your goggles will fit up there totally easily too.
Yeah, so you don't have to get them up and over the visor. So that's one of the big ones, big difference over the two. Inside, we did a little more channeling through there, so allow a little more airflow through. We improved our headlock system a little bit more, put a little bit of foam on the plastic, so it's a little more comfortable. Still that great positive and negative feeling when you're dialing it down. And then the one we were just talking about is the Fidlock system, which, it's just great. You just have to throw it in there. You don't have to have any kind of fiddling with it.
One-handed.
One-handed on and off. So
it's actually kind of funny because we both joke about how when we put on Fidlock helmets, we're so used to the old flipping that it takes us a while to figure it out. But it's so stinking easy.
Yeah. So dual in mold on our helmet, so it's really nice, light. With the in mold at the bottom, kind of helps protect the helmet so you don't ding the foam. So just a really good solid helmet. $139 retail, you just can't go wrong.
And the weight on the small here, I believe, is 360, is that correct?
Yeah.
And so nice lightweight helmet. Another feature that I noticed that we did not talk about is on the headlock, you actually have an adjustable kind of rise or vertical adjustment.
You can adjust the tilt on the helmet, so if your head kind of is a little bit different shape and you like to get that helmet back or forward, you can do that in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the other one I forgot is that we have a little channel for your goggles as well, so your goggle strap doesn't move up and down. So
and then I'm seeing reflective stripes on the back here. Is that
correct? Just a little bit of an accent. So
cool.
if you happen to be riding at night, somebody will see you.
And honestly, half the time it's about my buddies behind me, right? So they can see me because their light hits that and reflects back. It does have a replaceable visor as well, so if ever you do take a big wreck or decide you just want to throw your helmet out of your car one day, you can get that replaced.
Not recommended, but
don't do that. Probably should just get a new helmet. So awesome. A number of colorways.
Five colors. These three plus black and gray.
Okay.
So kind of we do a little more toned down colors. We're not big into the flashy graphics. It's kind of the Swiss way, and I love it. I think it goes with a lot of different colors, so it doesn't matter what your jersey looks like, your helmet will match.
Awesome. Well, if you're looking for something that ranges between kind of a a cross-country tough type of riding all the way up into the enduro realm, I think this is a great kind of 3/4 style helmet that has nice low coverage for you. IXS has a ton of other good protective gear. So if you want to check that out, make sure you drop into Jenson USA and check out IXS gear. It's absolutely awesome. Make sure you smash that like button and give us a follow as well. Check out IXS social media as well. Give them a follow. And as always, thanks for joining us today. And remember, keep pedaling.